Good morning. We're going to start this seventh day with a scale weight here. As soon as I can get positioned on it. Doesn't look like we had a drop. Looks like we had a standstill.
324.6 pounds.
324.6. So not quite that 10 pounds just yet, huh? Another standstill. But hey, we have done really well. We lost right at 10 pounds. Right at it. And we still got the rest of the day to go. So there's a little hope for, this seventh day being the point breaker here. But it is Saturday for me, so things might look a little different as far as video goes today. Probably be with the wife later on. Probably just show you glimpses of food I will be eating for today instead of eating entire meals, having conversation. But don't worry, we will have conversation just like I'm doing right now. So let's see, what do I want to talk about? I really don't know. Let me get woke up, and just to show you before I, make any cuts in the film. Today is 7/27/2024, 6:51 a.m. in the morning. You just seen my scale weight. There you go. These computers don't lie about the time and the date. And the scale, that's one thing I can talk to you about. Someone commented to me, that not only, I'd get different comments and advice on different types of diet other than what you're doing. Someone said, not to focus so much on what that scale says. I find that logic to not be very sound advice. And I'm not knocking anybody who does, because everybody's different. People look at things different. So what works for me might not work for others, but what works for me and what worked in the past in order to maintain weight as a young man, paying attention to that scale was everything, because, it's not going to lie to you. When I lost weight on this channel before, and you can go back into my older videos and you can see I done exactly what I'm doing now. I done weigh-ins every day, good or bad. I put it out there, wound up losing 80 pounds. But my problem was I had a goal. I had issues coming with my mom. What really messed me up was I quit paying attention to that scale. I know what it takes to lose weight just as much as anybody out there on any kind of diet does, and that's cutting out so much food. I was looking at a lady who, and I can talk about this because there's like tons of examples out there who done carnivore, who's been MIA for the past 3 or 4 months. She big time, into a specific carnivore type of diet, and she basically came back, after a little month or two hiatus, and already looked like some weight had been gained, and then now it's been 3 months since the last post. So what happens is when you're doing those strict type of diets like that, you start missing the old foods. It's easy to get in the mindset I can do this for the rest of my life. But, you get that social media high that people are viewing you, you're rooting for you, it's a popular topic, you've got a couple thousand subscribers, you're making a little bit of money on YouTube, and you're doing it, and then the next thing you know, you kind of slip, and behind the scenes you're like, well, I can just not post a video today or tomorrow or this week, and then the next week, and then the next week, and it turns into a thing. Well, and then you go into a mindset of, I'm not going to post a video until I lose the weight back down. Nobody will know. All I got to do is lose the weight back down, then I'll start posting again. It gets hard when you get in that frame of mind. Really hard when you get into that frame of mind to bounce back, come back from that. Because if you've set your channel around a specific type of subject, which I don't do that, I'm a latchkey Gen Xer. I can post about anything that involves Gen X. We dieted in my generation. This is how we done it. We kept up with the scale. We cut calories. We wanted to lose weight. We did a little bit of fasting. We did carbohydrates and stuff like that too back then. Don't get me wrong. It's all been around for a very long time. I just got done looking at old vintage books on eBay, of calorie counters and stuff from all the way back to when I was born. I was born in 71. You got books for calorie counting and stuff, way back in 71. Guides and different things like that. So all this has been around. And of course, the calorie books, even in 71, come with calories and carbs, just like now. Kind of like now, right? Amazing how everybody thinks all this stuff is new. Stuff's not new. It's been around forever. But yeah, I totally disagree about not paying attention to that scale. You definitely want to pay attention to that scale. That scale is going to tell you the truth. It's going to be brutally honest to you, and you need it. You need it. It's hard to get out in front of the world and do that scale thing. I've seen others too. I've seen others, be on a diet, and they been on this stuff for like a year, and they look like they should have lost more weight to me than what they have. I know it's hard for me to not feel, because here I am, losing weight again, but looks like they should have lost more weight than what they have. And they talk about, hey, look, I just lost 5 pounds, but they don't show it. They don't get on the scale and show it like I just did. They just talk about, I did it. Hey, I did it. You can't talk it into existence, folks. If I wasn't showing you on a daily basis what that scale said, you wouldn't believe it, because with your eyes, I visibly don't look like I've lost anything just yet. This 10 pounds is nothing to the eyesight. If I was to walk up on somebody I hadn't seen in a month right now, they're not going to know I lost 10 pounds. They're not going to have no idea. Now, you let another 10 and another 10 go about 30 pounds, and yeah, people will start visibly being able to see it. But that's when they really don't want to let you know it too, right? I mean, it's like some people, especially, if they have weight issues and stuff, they're not going to let you know that you look like you've lost weight in the beginning. You have to lose the extreme amount. When you lose so much to the point where, they can't no longer ignore it, that's when they're all like, oh, look at you. What have you done to lose it? Well, let me show you my videos. Alright, folks, I'm going to quit ranting about it now. But yeah, the scale is not your enemy. It's not. You got to pay attention to that in order to know what's going on with yourself. Don't let nobody tell you no different. You don't have to get out and publicly announce it like I do or anything, but, I've got no shame. So here I am. But, anyway, I'm going to cut that for now, and we'll get along with our day, and we'll talk about other stuff as we go along. All right, folks, so I'm back, and it is the end of the day, and no food to go along with my video for today. Sorry about that. Also sorry about Oscar. He's wanting to play. He wants my attention. Those of you who don't know, Oscar is my half Chihuahua, half Wiener dog. He's mostly Wiener dog, but anyway, what do you got? You got something stuck under the chair here? There you go. One of his toys was stuck under the chair. But anyway, yeah, we'll do a weigh-in in the morning. So what I had today, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of that, if he'll allow me to. Had the bee sting chicken sandwich from Cracker Barrel today. I had that and their fries, equal to be around 1,400 calories. And instead of eating a second meal today, I went and got a Wendy's Frosty on the way to visit my mother, who is in the hospital. At least until sometime the middle of next week she will be there. So yeah, still got that going on, and yeah, that's what I had. So I wound up with about maybe 17 calories total. I just ain't gonna get the video accomplished today. Anyway, we was at the standstill this morning. Hopefully in the morning we'll at least see that 0.2 pounds, because this has been the 7th day, and even if we don't, hey, we're still good. We're still right there at 10 pounds. We'll get it next week if we don't get it by in the morning. But hopefully in the morning we'll see a little bit of a drop. That would be nice. That would be a heck of an accomplishment to finish over 10 pounds, you know. Even if it's just 1 pound, even if it's just 11 pounds, that would be great. Alright, everybody cross their fingers. Wish me the best for in the morning on that weigh-in. And tomorrow on Slow Sunday, we'll talk about what we're going to do next. I said I was only going to do this for 1 week, but I'm considering, you know, kind of doing this and kind of doing my reviews and bringing my two worlds together, making them collide where I can continue to appease both audiences. So yeah, any suggestions would be nice. Alright folks, that is all I have for this episode. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.